Feeding program effective or not? We came out to this title because we want to know if the feeding programs that are happening in our school is effective or not. Introduction. A feeding program in such schools does more than alleviate absenteeism and the effects of malnutrition. Benefits of feeding programs in secondary schools alleviates the health and developmental consequences of childhood malnutrition. Higher school attendance and lower dropout rates. School feeding programs have been defined as targeted social safety nets that provide both educational and health benefits to the most vulnerable children, thereby increasing enrollment rates, reducing absenteeism, and improving food security at the household level. Methodology. This research made use of the questionnaire checklist as the main instrument on gathering data. Descriptive research is a study designed to repeat the participant in an accurate way. More simply put, descriptive research is all about describing people who take part in the study. It can be explained as a statement of affairs as they are at present, with the researcher having no control over variable. Moreover, descriptive research may be characterized as simply the attempt to determine, describe, or identify what is, while analytical research attempts to establish why it is that way or how it came to be. In the case of this research, this involved gathering data that described events and then organized, tabulated, depicted, and described the data collection. Question number 1. What is the profile of the malnourished students before they undergone to the feeding program in terms of 1.1 gender, 1.2 age, 1.3 height, 1.4 weight, 1.5 BMI? Based on the question, we found out that most of the student respondents were at the age of 12, or 36% of the total population of student respondents. The male is dominating the numbers of malnourished students because 61%, or 17, are male. The body mass index before undergoing the feeding program of the student respondents was at the range of 11 to 17. Therefore, we conclude that student respondents were at the age of 12 to 16. The dominant respondents are male, and majority of the body mass index of the students respondents were at the range of 11 to 19.99. Therefore, we recommend that malnourished students need to improve their eating habit and lifestyle. There is really a need to enhance their routine of eating foods for them to be able to meet their expected BMI. Question number 2. What is the profile of the malnourished students after they undergoing to the feeding program in terms of 1.1 gender, 1.2 age, 1.3 height, 1.4 weight, and 1.5 BMI? Based on the question, we found out that most of the student respondents were at the age of 13, or 36% of the total population of student respondents. The male is dominating the numbers of malnourished students because 61%, or 17, are male. The body mass index after they undergone to the feeding program of the student respondents was at the range of 11 to 19.99. Therefore, we recommend that malnourished students should realize the importance of having a good health. They should admit that having a good health will make them to be more active in any activity and to avoid any sickness. Question number 3. What are the factors that affect the malnourishment of the students? Based on the question, we found out that the reasons and factors that affect the malnourished students were their eating habit and daily lifestyle. It was identified that they did not acquire a stable routine of managing the value of the food they eat and their time in eating, as well as their daily exercise. The most leading factor identified that affect the health of the malnourished students was their habit of eating junk foods. They eat junk foods and they are also not able to manage their time of doing it. Another factor was that majority of the students are lack of sleep. Therefore, we recommend that malnourished students should manage their eating habits and daily lifestyle wisely, show them the importance of having a good health. Question number 4. How effective the feeding program is. Therefore, we conclude that the feeding program is not effective because there is still a lot of malnourished student left even undergoing the feeding program, but their body mass index, BMI, increase though. Therefore, we recommend that the students must change by having a diet that will suit their needs and be more disciplined about their health.